Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be doing a Q&A. What do my tattoos mean? So I have a lot of tattoos, you guys. I love them. I love artwork. I think our bodies are like altars. I see my body as an altar, and all of my tattoos represent a different part of my life. I always get one kind of at different areas in my life. So I guess I could do a little mini tattoo tour. I won't go too deep into the explanations just yet because like this is gonna be a really long video. But so we have the Ankh here. A lot of you have already noticed the Ankh. The Ankh represents life. It is an ancient Egyptian hieroglyphic that was used in an esoteric, and it was almost like a scientific formula for the ancient Egyptians to help. It's an understanding of cultivating the sacred life force energy. So no, it's really interesting. You guys should look at more into it. I won't go into too much of my esoteric stuff, but yeah. So it's a very powerful symbol. It was used in ancient time. It represents the divine energy and of masculine and feminine, which also kind of ties into this one that I have. This is called the Shri Yantra. This is a Shri Yantra. It is used in Hindu cultures. It also represents what they call the Shiva and the Shakti energy, which is divine masculine and feminine energy balance of both, because you must have both to have a harmonic balance in this life. And it doesn't have to be man and woman. I believe that we can have this union within ourselves, you know. But you know, also I do believe the way that it was intended to be is that man and woman are meant to come together. But I do think it's important to find this harmony within yourself first, okay? That way we are not dependent on other people for our personal harmony, right? Now this is what you call sacred geometry. It is used as a meditation tool. The center is a focal point, and it represents breath and life and balance and many other things. I'm sure you guys, if you know anything about it, please share more information. Everybody can read about it, whatever. But I'm going to continue. So this one I have on my finger. This represents earth. It's an earth symbol. So in Hindu cultures, each finger represents an element. So if you've ever seen, like during meditation, you know, we hold our fingers in certain ways. These are called mudras. So they represent different energies that you are trying to attract into your life, right? So this is the earth finger. I am an earth sign. I am a Taurus. I'm a Taurus baby. So I got this earth symbol on my. It did not last. I got it in Panama. It was just for funsies. It was just a little design that I liked that represented spiritual evolution. A lot of my tattoos are very inclined by my spirituality and my growth and things as such. So yeah. This one, these two right here, were hand poked by my roommate in Costa Rica. She's amazing. She did amazing artwork with the needle. They were designs that she had drawn out, but this one right here represents kind of a warrior energy for me. This I got as a reminder that I can be my own, that I can have balance within myself. You know, that's going back to kind of that, having that balance of masculine and feminine energy within, that this was kind of a representation of that warrior kind of masculine energy within me, because I was going through a period of time where I was feeling kind of lost and stuck with my visions, and not having the motivation to be able to put out that energy, which is a very masculine energy, which is to create into the reality, your current physical reality. The feminine is very visionary. We receive answers. We're creative. We have lots of ideas, but then that other kind of energy is to help bring it into reality, because without without man, there's no woman. Without woman, there's no man, right? Because that is the energy of creation. That's how we were birthed here, right? So this was just a reminder that, you know, to take care of myself and to make my dreams happen, and that I am a warrior. And yeah, that's what I'm, you know. I got this dragon for my birthday recently. It represents protection. So in Chinese traditions and things as such, it's a very protective symbol. Okay, so it's to me, it represents kind of this energy that, like, I'm always divinely protected, that I have powerful energies with me at all times that help protect me and guide me. All right, so yeah, that's a simple explanation of it. This one, my La Luna. So this card is from a Mexican game called Loteria that I used to play when I was little with my grandparents all the time. And so I wanted to get it as a little representation with some flowers around it, because I always loved that game. And I love the moon, and I've always connected so much with the moon. It's a very feminine energy. Here, my lotus. The lotus to me just represents spiritual evolution and growth and things like that. So I wanted to get this kind of design, this ornamental piece on my arm, just kind of because I love beautiful artwork, right? So I wanted this, and so I gave the artist creative freedom because he did this style, and I was like, man, just draw up something. I just want a lotus flower with this design, with this style, and I gave him that creative freedom. I have this one, says divine. It's just a reminder to myself that I am divine. We're all divine. We're all divine beings. We are all here to be a light to this earth, and we all have our own purpose, right? So simplest way to put that. We have this one on my foot. It is a snake. So my snake is a really interesting story, and I actually really like it. So I want you guys to try to open your minds here a little bit, because I know a lot of you have kind of had a lot of things to say about my name being Rising Serpentina, and I went into it a little bit, that the serpent to me represents transformation, spiritual growth, and evolution, because I think about the snake shedding its skin. You're coming into your true, authentic energy, right? This is what it means to me, okay? So this snake I got, I actually was having a mushroom ceremony with a sister of mine in Costa Rica. We were at the ocean, and we were having a really sacred ceremony together. We were holding space together, and we were just holding the space for each other to heal, to see whatever we needed to see. You see, I don't do mushrooms as a fun party drug. I don't believe in that. It's a medicine. I strongly believe that it is meant to be used as medicine, because if used correctly, it can really change your perspective and mindset on things, all right? So this is where I'm coming from. I was doing mushrooms, and I was going through a really intense moment where I was releasing some old energies that no longer served me. And I look up in the tree, and I see a snake slithering through, and I was like, rotted, look at this snake. And it was the most beautiful, most amazing thing that I ever saw in that moment. I remember being mesmerized. I was mesmerized by the snake and the way that it was moving. And what mesmerized me about the snake is the fact that it was moving, and it was trusting everywhere that it was going in the trees. You know, it was in the tree branches, and it was just going, all right? And as it was going, it was trusting itself and its intuition and natural instinct to guide it through the trees without falling, all right? It was trusting itself to make it through, all right? So I got the snake as a representation and I got it on my foot because I wanted to represent that no matter where I go, you know, I will always trust myself with my instinct and my natural nature to be able to take care of myself, and always have a purpose in where I am going in this life. and to always be guided by my intuition and my heart and my instinct. All right, so that is why I got this snake on my foot, because it's kind of like representative of have purpose in the way you walk, in the way you carry yourself, in where you go in this life, and where you bring your energy. All right, so I think that's it. I can't remember if I have any other ones. I don't know. I think that's it. Another one on my ankle. It's a little it represents just kind of the mysticism of this life, of the present, the past, the present, the future, that whole kind of energy. All right, so we're just gonna move on. Where are you from in the States, and why did you decide to move to Jamaica? What are your goals in the next 3 to 5 years?